Goodicus Gravius, we're doing another Flashpoint. This one could be stupid. It's a 4-skull difficulty, but I think we finally have a big enough mechs to do it. Anyways, the Defector. We're working for a good old Shugo Yamaguchi, and oh no, we're going against House Liab, and we can patch it up. It's not a big deal. Plus, I like the Combine even more than I like House Liao. So, engagement is short. No consecutive deployments. Oh my, I actually get to repair. Ooh, I like the look of this though. Lost Tech items. So, an agent of the Combine government has gone rogue. He must be prevented from sharing what he knows, and I believe that a mercenary solution is in order. Kill the Defector, and you will be rewarded. Looks like we're hunting some poor guy down again. Let's give it a shot. The Defector, Part 1, high orbit over Istbur. Reynold Yamaguchi says, Commander Funks, we are both busy people, so I won't mince words. I need you to set a lance down on this miserable backwater and ambush a Liao convoy, leaving no survivors. Simple task. You gotta love how casual he is. A simple task, yes. I really like how, okay, off the record real quick. So the Combine is known for typically being a bunch of jerk butts. It's really funny how they gave you easily the most down-to-earth character to represent the Combine. I think they did that on purpose to kind of offset the kind of like Bushido, stringent Combine ways. A simple task, yes. I go so far as to say this job was beneath you, but I need this kill confirmed by someone I can trust, and your reputation speaks for itself. That's easily within our capabilities, Shugo Yamaguchi. Is there anything about this convoy that we should know before we drop? Strictly speaking, no, but I see little harm in telling you why the convoy has to be destroyed. Perhaps it'll even help. There is a man, Yoshido Akata, a Korean diplomat. He fled to the Capellan Confederation within Combine states. Now the Confederation guards him as jealously as a child might a cherished pet. We've already read those. I'm not doing those. I'll bet. Korean defectors usually don't live very long. Regrettably, I must take my leave of you after this conversation is finished. I have important business that I must attend to on Herotitus again. And so, if you remember, Herotitus is the notorious, like, pleasure, hedonism world. And so I will leave you in capable hands of Chui Gaku Hero... This guy of the Galadon regulars. Let's see. Who's Chui? Chui, a lance or platoon leader in the Draconis Combine Mustard Soldiery, the DCMS, equivalent to the rank of Shui or ensign in the Draconis Combine Admiralty. Hironaka of the Galadon Regulars. Who are those? The Draconis Combine Mustard Soldiery, or the DCMS, brigade assigned to protect the Combine's Federation and periphery borders. He's a capable man, or so I'm told, and his soldiers have already established a presence on the planet's surface. I'm sure he'll make an excellent field contact. We'll coordinate with him then. I hope that your business on Herotitus proves enjoyable. As do I, Commander. If not enjoyable, then at least diverting. But the odds are good. Herotitus enjoys a very special reputation, and so I bid you farewell. Chui Hironaka will speak with you himself momentarily. Be well, Commander Fox. Shugo Yamaguchi's image flickers and disappears as your connection breaks. Moments later, a new figure appears on your view screen. Galadon's regular officer, Chui Gaku Hironaka, says, "So, you are Commander Fox. Shugo Yamaguchi claims that your mech warriors should prove adequate for the task at hand. I hope that his eagerness to visit his pleasure planet didn't lead him to overstate your virtues. The feeling goes both ways, Chui Hironaka, and don't worry about us. Our mech warriors are more than capable of destroying a slow-moving convoy. In that case, I invite you to prove it to me. You'll have the convoy's map coordinates shortly. See to it that every vehicle is destroyed and confirm Okada's death. The Galadon regulars will be monitoring your progress. Hironaka out." Well, there you go. A little bit of that Combine hospitality now that good old Shugo Yamaguchi is gone. Alright, so here we go. The Defector. Ambush Convoy. I'm not a big fan of convoy ambushes. They are one of my least favorite kind of missions. 4 skulls, so the convoy is gonna be... it's gonna be full of really nasty vehicles. I went for salvage here, 312 on salvage, because with 4 skulls and the convoy, there's gonna be some... I'd be surprised if there isn't some pretty good stuff here. Your lance will be dropping directly in the path of Yoshito Okada's convoy. Smash it flat, there can be no survivors. When the defector's death is confirmed, you will receive your reward. Seems relatively straightforward, Fox. Let's get in there and get it done. So here is our team. Because we're on a polar environment, it's much easier to sink heat, so I'm sending in people that get hot for the most part. So Silverback will be in the Marauder, which definitely gets hot when it's firing both snub-nosed PPCs and the medium lasers. I'm going in the Warhammer, which it's got heavy armor and it has a ton of energy weapons, so it gets really hot. Valkyrie is going in the Grasshopper because I need a little bit of speed in case the convoy starts to outpace us, as well as the Grasshopper gets really hot when it shoots its medium lasers. And lastly, the Dragon does not get particularly hot, but I'm like, what is the biggest, fastest battle mech that I can send in? And Lenzer is also an ace pilot. So Lenzer and Valkyrie are both ace pilots, and that's why they will be going in. Basically, if necessary, they will be diverting to stop the convoy, even at the expense of ignoring the defenders, because we just have to make sure the convoy doesn't get away. Anyways, see you on the battlefield. All right. Ooh, I like this map, though. Okay, according to my scouts, Yoshito Okada's convoy is already moving through the AO you've touched down in. All you need to do is locate and destroy it. We're no strangers to that kind of work, Chewie Hironaka. We'll run recon on the convoy, and once we've got eyes on it, we'll take it out. We shall see. If you do succeed in destroying the convoy, proceed to the extraction point. The Gallatin regulars will then take command of the area to confirm the kill. If that's how you want to play it, knock yourselves out. Let's cut the chatter. We've got a job to do. Okay, the reason I like this battle is because here is where they're trying to get to, and this is the path they're taking. And so that means they got to come right through here, meaning this is a pretty good perch for our long-range mechs, but I want to try to engage them somewhere in this area, because you see all the trees we could use for cover? That's kind of what that's what I'm imagining, at least. Anyways, I'll let you know when I find something. All right, so we have contact, sensor contact at least, and fortunately, we do have the ability to detect the weight of our enemies. We have a 75-ton mech here and a 60-ton mech, and obviously the convoy is either here or here, just out of our sensor range.
What's up, boss?
We're not really in a position to do too much of anything. So, what I want... Can I get to... Okay, good. I can actually get to the forest right here. So, I'm just going to get into the forest. Ooh, it's a Black Knight. That's a beautiful battle mech. Chances are not good that we're going to be able to salvage it, though. By that, I mean try to, like, knock the pilot out. This is too severe of a battlefield for us to attempt that, unfortunately. So, what we're going to do is just try to get into position. Basically, we're just fighting for position at the moment, and we're also reconning them. Looks like it's a single lance of mechs defending. That's fine. I would rather deal with a single lance of tough mechs than two lances of mid-strength mechs. I don't like being outnumbered for the most part.
Good to go.
Okay, let's see. How do I want to handle this? We're all heavy mechs, so we all kind of get to move together. Let's just go here. What are you gonna do? That's fine. Like this is gonna be a bit of a fight, so like I can't mess around too much. I actually need to take this somewhat seriously. I would like the Marauder to... I don't think that's a very good shooting position. I think I want my Marauder and my Warhammer just to kind of like...
double time.
The enemy's going to have to get right past this kind of like massive area of firepower.
Let's get this done, team.
Okay, Gallant Urban Assault Vehicle. That's not too big of a deal. Excellent evasion, despite the size of this battle mech. Alright, so instead of reserving down, I think we're actually just going to move. And that's because I actually would prefer to trade attacks with them.
Yes, Commander.
I'm going to move forward. Because I'm such a juicy target due to my low evasion, I'm going to tank up. And I'm going to begin... I think I'm just going to attack this vehicle, but not with the Narc beacon. In fact, do I even want to... I don't have any missiles, so we're not even going to use the Narc. Actually, I do have missiles. I can narc the knight. Although, would I want to narc the knight? I think I would go for the rifleman. So I'm just going to put a narc on the rifleman, just because why not? Like, that's literally my reason.
Engaging multiple targets.
Primary target is
okay.
damaged, Commander. Keep it
One of my large lasers missed and hit the, what's it called? The Black Knight, but oh well, I guess.
Warning.
Who did you scan? I think you scanned me. Okay, yeah, you scanned me. I can tell by this debuff effect there. That's fine. I was worried they scanned Valkyrie, like, which would be a problem.
Standing by.
I think I'm okay with just shooting from here. Like, I don't want to break cover just yet. Or do I? Yeah, I don't want to break cover just yet.
Hey.
Alright, so I'm going to have the Marauder move. I can't... Oh, it sucks. I can't get into... I'm going to let them move. Let's let them move forward. Rifleman, what are you going to do? Oh, thank God. We shook the shots off. Okay, that was a good call then. I'm going to be a little more serious in this one, just because, like, the enemy is... Oh, man. Oh, my God. Like, how much damage did we just shake off? Okay, so their mechs are dangerously out of position. Like, massively out of position. So that is something I really want to take advantage of. And I'm going to do it by probably jumping like this. What are those other vehicles, though? 80 tons? 80 tons? 60 tons? I'm going to... Let's make a play.
Jump jets.
I'm going to go over here. And I'm just going to attack right over here. This is a huge attack. Like, this should do a ton of damage to this rifleman. In fact, I'm kind of tempted even to just take his leg. I think I'm going to do it.
Locking on.
There we go. Okay, we took his leg. Remember, it does drop his initiative, so that means all of my mechs get to go before, and because he's so lightly armored, he's probably due. That's fine. I can take it. That's my job.
Damage minimal.
It is going to harm my accuracy, though.
orders.
Now I can actually make this shot over here. Let's begin taking out the rifleman. The Grasshopper, like I said, so like in the story of BattleTech, the Grasshopper was designed as an ambush battle mech. It just comes out of nowhere, just hops out of nowhere. Not in the sense that it's like super fast, but rather it's just a mech that just, I don't know, oh, it's Grasshopper time, and then all of a sudden, like, you're getting pounded with attacks. That's basically how the Grasshopper works. I am out of cover, but they're not going to get a lot of free shots on me, so I don't really care too much. I'm going to, like, rely on... There we go. We destroyed this mech so quickly just due to the fact that we got to make those high-accuracy called shots, and, like, they just lost a tremendous amount of firepower. Okay.
Lot damage, holding firm.
The most they can do is get one more attack on the Marauder, I think. Next turn, it just depends on who goes first. I think we go first,
Barely
though.
hit, Commander.
Because they ended the last... Oh, they get to go. That's fine. You can shoot me all you want. Okay, that's good. Now the Marauder can actually get in the cover. Okay, or I go next. That's fine, I guess. Fortunately, I can split some shots up here. So what are we dealing with? We got a Manticore. We got a Shrek, a snub-nosed Shrek, not the standard Shrek. What I want to do is get right over here. Let's scoot over a little bit, maybe? Yeah, let me scooch you over a little. Like so. And I believe I'm going to do kind of the same thing. I'm going to... Okay, I only need to get one... Let me see my attack angle on him. Oh, no, I'm on the wrong side. Damn, that sucks. Okay. So I know I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to shoot you. And I'm probably going to shoot you. I'm only going to shoot the narc at him. I'm going to shoot the large lasers at C. I'm going to shoot all of the small lasers at B. And the medium lasers as well. There we go. We'll split it up like that.
Engaging.
Okay, he's narked, which may not do a thing. Okay, didn't get through the armor. Wasn't expecting it to, though, to be honest, at the same time. Ooh, we penetrate. Where did we penetrate the armor? What are you shooting at, me? Okay, that was like... That's the last attack I mentioned. They're going to be able to get on the Marauder. Still hurting the Marauder a decent bit.
Not much armor left at that location.
Okay, now the Marauder must get into cover and cover its right arm. Like so. I just want to get this vehicle out of here, so let's just blast this vehicle away.
Primary
A little
target is
overkill,
damaged,
but
Commander. Keep it
it's
up.
out of the play now. Jägermech. Okay. That's our next target for Valkyrie's gonna like pounce on that.
Receiving you.
Maybe not immediately though. In fact, I don't see any reason to move just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and let them take a turn or two. That's fine. Like, this Warhammer has a lot of armor to go through.
Warning. Armor low.
Orders?
I believe I will make the jump now. Yeah, I'll make the jump. Because I can't jump. Can I jump onto this other side? No, I can't. Okay, so we'll make the jump right here.
Roger that.
And now I'm going to try to take its leg. Because its leg is, once again, not particularly heavily armored.
Targeting point.
Because the Jägermech in general just isn't an extremely... Oh, we didn't quite get it. Oh, that stinks. I need a damage report on its leg now to determine what my next move is going to be. Oh, damn it! It survived. Its leg survived by 1. One of these shots is going to hit its leg. I will be so sad if one shot at least does not hit its leg. There we go. Okay, it wasn't as clean as it could have been.
Connection on that one.
So Valkyrie will need to sink some heat next turn, which means either a melee attack or... Oh, I forgot I'm an ace pilot. Do I care, though? I'm pretty sure I just stay in cover. What are you going to do? 1 hit and 2 misses, that's fine. Even out of cover, the Grasshopper still has 1,200 armor. Ooh, is that a Battlemaster? Ooh, very, very fortunate. That could have been a lot worse.
Give them everything you got.
Very, very happy that it played out that way. Okay, Valkyrie, I think I want you to move. Now? Which of their mechs gets the move? Okay, it's the Black Knight. The Black Knight gets the
Waiting
move.
for orders.
Let's start ripping into the convoy. Yeah, let's start attacking the convoy. I'm just going to give the convoy everything I've got, I think. I'm just going to, like, shoot everything into it. I don't care. I am gonna... Wait, we'll shoot the Narc Beacon at somebody. I don't have a target for the Narc Beacon, actually. Let's just fire everything we've got over here.
Engaging target.
Okay. Convoy's not going to survive this.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Okay, I was hoping he wouldn't use a melee attack, and he didn't. That's good news. Silverback. Gonna form up... Ooh, I kind of want to take out the Jägermech. I forgot all about that. Take his... Oh, the This thing's toast.
Roger.
I'll be so shocked. Yeah, I'm about to say, you are not going to live through that. Especially with the enhanced... The enhanced accuracy that the command module provides. I'm like, no, you're done.
Yeah, Commander.
Okay, I've got 2 melee attacks here. I don't think I want to make a melee attack, though. I'm not sure what move I want to make, actually. I can't make a back punch on anyone. That's kind of sad. The Black Knight is a little bit tapped out at the moment. I do notice that. I don't want to turn my back to these targets. That's the main problem. I think what I might do is... Does it matter if I jump? Like, this was... I'm having to think a little bit here. Do I trust the armor on the Grasshopper? I think I will trust the armor on the
Head
Grasshopper. Alright, I'm going to do a high-risk maneuver here. A maximum accuracy attack on the Black Knight's rear center torso. This is so much firepower that it's possible that we get it. It's possible.
Fire in all weapons.
Didn't quite get it. I need a damage report, though.
Solid connection on that one.
We're completely... oh my god, its rear armor is
Ready
in
for orders.
tatters, though. Oh man, can I get a second rear armor attack? I think I can. Yeah, we're gonna follow up.
Position
Like, this is
confirmed.
an opportunity. Yes! 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 Big opportunity here.
Target lock on hit.
There we go. Okay, we took the arm. I wanted to at least
Commander.
destroy a big portion of the mech there. That's it, and now we can just kind of have some faith in the mech's armor. I mean, like, both of those mechs have about 1,200 armor. Okay, 2 hits. The Grasshopper is still holding, though. What is the Battlemaster gonna do? Attacking the wrong targets. Oh, thank God the computer made that. That was a terrible idea. I would have gone for a
Minimal
melee
damage
attack
on
if it
the-
were me.
Let's go. Yes, Commander.
Okay, that more or less has sealed their fate. Like, there is so little they can do now. I am going to leave the rear attack there. Like, there's basically, with the Black Knight's forward armor in basically perfect shape, with it, and its rear armor so devastated, why even bother shooting at it? I do want to back up, though. I am a little bit worried about that. Oh, I can. I already made a movement there. Okay, let's just blast this guy.
Roger that.
Manticore. Tough vehicle, let me tell you. Let's just give it everything we've got. Actually, I will split fire. Put the Narc beacon on B, and everything else on A.
Engaging multiple targets.
It's interesting how aggressive the flanking maneuver... I wasn't confident in how effective the flanking maneuver
Ready
would
for
be,
orders.
but it's winding up being surprisingly good. To the point that, you know, I'm just going to use Ace Pilot here. So one of the good features of the Ace Pilot ability is that I'm able to actually take a shot first and then move. And the reason that's relevant is because I have the perfect shot here, and now I can move into safety. Whereas if I moved first into safety, I might not have had the perfect shot. And in this case, I do have the perfect shot, so I'm just going to go right over here. And that sinks our heat completely.
Receiving you.
Do I have a melee attack here? Oh my god, I do. The Battlemaster is exposed. We're gonna take it. You know, this mech packs quite the wallop, too.
Nope.
Okay, unless you missed. Bet it doesn't pack any wallop at all. I'm so sad. Oh no. What are you gonna do? Ow, ow, ow. Still not through the armor, though.
Armor low.
We're just like camping there. I'm like, that's fine. That's our job. Oh man, Battlemaster can do a lot of damage.
My armor's getting stripped off. Orders.
Okay, we need to... It's finally time to do something about... Well... I keep saying that, but we also kind of need to do something about that vehicle. Valkyrie, can you destroy this vehicle, maybe? If you Alpha Strike it? Yeah, go for it. Let's see what we can do.
Let's see how you like this.
Oh, man.
Found, Commander.
This mech does so much damage. It's surprising. It does a shocking amount of damage.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. Now we can actually try this again. Ooh, I think we're going to attempt to salvage this mech. So what we're going to try to do is bash the pilot down until until we knock him out. That's the theory. Of course, okay, let's see what we're through. Arm, that's okay. What side of his arm is... His left arm is a bit better? Okay, that's fine. Let's go right over here then.
Move order received.
And I will spend some focus here to try to, like... Let me target his leg.
Firing all weapons.
Because basically, the way we can cause injuries to him is by doing stuff like making him fall over. and also by destroying the side torso. I'm okay with getting out of cover because I'm not worried about, like... I mean, he could get some armor breaches on us, but I'm not super worried about things like... I'm not worried about... There we go. I'm not worried about us losing mechs, though, like, the Battlemaster is still a dangerous opponent. Okay, so we got one injury. We can cause a few more injuries, though. Like, we could destroy his left torso and his right torso to cause 2 more injuries. Uh-oh. Ow! Don't do that, please.
It's go time.
Oof.
Receiving you.
That is rather mean of you to do such a thing. Why would you do that? That was not nice at all.
Good to go.
Alright, punch him on the other side this time. Good. Good. Okay, he's about to fall over again. So what side are you beat up on? The left side, so we need to make sure I show the right side.
Roger that.
And now what I'm going to do is only fire the weapons that actually cause knockdown, and I only need to shoot one of them, and that's because that is going to be more than enough to knock him down and give him another injury. And now he's going to fall over again. Oh, wait, no, I should have fired to say. I was out of my mind for a moment.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, that was a mistake. I forgot that. I might need to punch him again, which is going to be kind of sad because it's going to cause a lot of damage. We'll do it. I'm going to turn off all my small lasers, though, because they don't contribute to knockdown.
Engaging physical attack.
There we go. Is that enough? There we go. There's another knockdown. So he's going to take another injury. We're just trying to, like, rattle this pilot up. What's he going to do? He's back on his feet. Okay, good. He didn't go for another melee attack. Okay, so we're going to continue this strategy of... Now, Valkyrie does the Mega Punch, where... Okay, no machine guns, because they don't cause knockdown. Turn them off. We're just trying to knock this guy over, rattle this pilot up.
Nope.
No! We needed a hit! Why would you miss? Why would you do it?
Good to go.
The Dragon's turn to take a melee hit. I really don't want to punch him in the rear armor, but I might do it anyways. Oh, I should have turned off my... Okay, right torso's... So that's another injury? Okay, like, he can't take much more than this. I refuse to believe he can take much more than this.
Orders.
And I don't think I'm going to shoot. I might... Let me see what kind of angle I can get here. That's a rear armor shot. I don't want to take the shot. I don't want to, like, risk breaching the center torso. I'm not going to do anything either. I'm just going to get into cover. Alright, here we go. What are you going to do? Okay, good. That's fine. Now we get another chance. Like I think we actually have a realistic chance of salvaging this mech. So come on, Valkyrie, you gotta get the hit in.
Target in for physical attack.
There we go. That's gonna build up a huge amount of knockdown.
I think I hit something good.
There we go. Okay.
Yes, Commander. Commander?
Firing the stub nose. Head on. His center torso armor is still pretty heavy, so I don't think there's anything wrong with this.
Got it. Target's taking a critical hit.
And now we'll do another melee attack on his left side. Okay, that means we need the dragon. I really do not want to do another melee attack. Okay, I'll do it. I should have turned off my small lasers, though. Those small lasers are not helping. Oh, I gotta melee him again. Oh, it's so sad. His front armor can handle it, though. Okay, I will do another melee attack. Just directly head on. Because his front armor... I should not be able to breach through his armor. And we also might get lucky and hit his... Yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
Engaging.
Left torso destroyed, pilot incapacitated. Alright, we're bringing home
Destroyed.
a fully salvageable assault mech, boys. One of my favorites, too. I love the BattleMaster. All targets limited. Sit tight, and I can collect you from where you are at right now. An adequate showing, Commander Fox. For mercenaries, your people showed remarkable discipline. Glad to hear you're impressed. We'll meet you in orbit to collect our pay. Oliviera out.
Mission successful.
Pretty good, pretty good. So here is the kill board. One pretty significant armor breach, but our mech bay is advanced enough. I still suspect this will be a one-day repair job. I'm mainly just glad that it didn't go through it completely, because then we would lose one of our Lost Tech PPCs. Our dragon, Lensver, did not get any kills, but at the same time, like, he was mainly there for like setup, and he was mainly there to, and he was insurance to make sure the convoy didn't do anything weird. And here we have the salvage board, and we're going to take all three pieces of the Battlemaster. So if you're curious about the way salvage works, if a mech gets cored, meaning the center torso is destroyed, you get one piece of mech salvage. If the mech has both of its legs destroyed, you get 2 pieces of salvage. If the mech is disabled in any other manner, such as the head being destroyed, and therefore the pilot, if the head's destroyed, the pilot's not going to live, you'll get 3 salvage. If the pilot falls unconscious and therefore the mech just kind of crumples up because it doesn't have a pilot anymore, you get 3 salvage. And I guess if the pilot ejects, but I don't think the enemy ever ejects. But I basically, if you can take the mech without completely ruining it, you'll get all 3 salvage. And as you can see, we have 0 out of 3 pieces, so we're going to get all 3 pieces right here to finish a Battlemaster. Let's see what else we get, though. A piece of the Jaeger mech, a piece of the Rifleman, and an interesting, a pretty good SRM-6 and an interesting laser. We use so many medium lasers that even this one here with +1 accuracy, that's still super good. The Defector Part 2, high orbit over Istbur. Commander Fox, I have unfortunate news. Your quarry has escaped you. Yoshido Okada wasn't a passenger on the convoy that you destroyed after all. Naturally, we will be withholding your pay until you find and eliminate him. Like hell you will. We put our mech warriors in harm's way based on your intel, Chui Hironaka. If the target wasn't on the convoy, that's on you, not us. We upheld our end of the contract. House Kurita hired you to kill Yoshido Okada. On my honor, you will receive nothing until he is dead. Attend to your task or leave the system in disgrace. It makes little difference to me. The Galadon regulars stand ready to succeed where you have failed. The screen cuts to static. It seems that Chui Hironaka has terminated communication. You get what he's doing, right? That horse's ass deliberately fed us bad intel. He wanted us to hit the wrong convoy. He wants us to wash our hands of the job so that his regulars can take all the glory. This is BS, boss. If we do the job, we're working 2 gigs for the price of 1. But if we tell him to screw himself, we won't get paid at all. I'm thinking we should just take option C. We find the building where he's broadcasting from, put it under siege, and force the bastard to pay up. If we do that, we'll tank our reputation with House Kurita. That may not be fair, but it's a fact. Your call, Commander. We track down the real Yoshido Okada and finish the job, or do we make Chui Hironaka pay for what he owes at gunpoint? Either way, we're going to have to drop immediately. The Galadon regulars aren't going to wait around for us to conduct repairs. Okay, so we can either continue the hunt for no additional pay. I won't let this idiot ruin our hard-won reputation with House Kurita. We're going to find Okada ourselves and do it right. We can force Hironaka to pay us for the job well done. We could force him to pay. We get paid for our work, period. I say we go with Yang's idea and force Hironaka to pay up, or we could say hell with it. If Hironaka wants to stiff us on a contract, I say we take this whole sorry affair to the MRB. Let them convince House Kurita to pay up. I seriously doubt that will work. We're going to go ahead and continue hunting, and the reason for that is because, like, I don't care. Like, I mean, come on. We just salvaged a Battle Master. That's humongous pay in my book. And I want to keep, you know, like, House Karita is a paying customer of ours. And it's true, we were contracted to kill him. And if he's going to send us out on fake battles, you know what's not fake? That 4-skull battlefield salvage. So that's what I'm going with. Roger that, Commander. Much as I hate doing 2 jobs for the price of 1, it's probably the best choice. I'll see what intel I can dig up, and we'll go on from here. All right, though, looks like it's another convoy ambush, but that's going to be good enough for today. I do have, I'm back on my work schedule right now, so I can't record quite as long of episodes, but hey, you know, I still think that was a really well-executed one. Much more serious episode just because, you know, 4 skulls, you know, you got to sit up, especially because they've got heavy vehicle support. Those were not small vehicles. Like, Shreks are vehicles that even a mech must be concerned about. Anyways, let me know what you think down in the comment section. I will see you next time. Like the video if it was entertaining, subscribe for future BattleTech career DLC content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.